This is not a ripoff of the Universal Studios intro, because I made this all by myself inside of Audacity with a kazoo I bought. So please leave me alone and just let me do my own thing, Universal Studios. Welcome to the podcast. Oh no. I lost the little windscreen thing. There we go. Thank you, Keegan, very much for letting me borrow all of your stuff and breaking it. That's a callback to when I broke his microphone that I made this podcast intro on. That's right, you guys had an intro. How'd you like that, by the way? Pretty good, right? Pretty good. I'm very happy with those. I don't know where I should clip this. To my beard? Should I just clip it to my beard? That's the beard test. If you can clip it to your beard and it stays. I won't leave it there though. We'll put it right here. There. Is that good? Is that good? I noticed when I was listening back to my last podcast, my goodness, that it was very quiet. Pardon me, I keep hitting my desk. I got this new chair, new desk chair. If you want to see what it looks like, go check out my vlog where I bought it and put it together. That sounds so lame. That sounds so lame, doesn't it? Go watch the video where I put it, where I put the chair together. That's entertaining content right there. Today's vlog. Not today's vlog. Again, podcast. This is a podcast, right? Yeah, it's a podcast. I look overexposed, but I think there's just too much light. There we go. Let's do that. But if this is a podcast, you guys don't care what I look like. Because it's a podcast. So you're just listening. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna change these lights up here. Like I said, guys, you gotta keep your expectations low. Alright, realistically, maybe 30, 40 people will see this. Which you should totally comment, please. And like this, if you are, please. I want to talk to you guys. I want to know who you are. All right. I want to have a conversation. All right. I want to get all Ben Shapiro up in here and just have a conversation. I want to have a conversation. Okay. But this podcast is not going to have a theme, but it is going to have a clickbait title called Famous Movies I've Never Seen. Why? Because I want people to listen to this. And I have to have a title. And that seems like something that people would click on and listen to. And I think my answers will surprise you. So this is just something that popped into the top of my head. Right into the top of my head. As I was looking on the YouTube trending page. Which is kind of it's the world's fanciest garbage can. And some of you guys might know what I'm talking about. Just lots of videos I've never seen. I'm looking at it now. Okay. So number 10 on trending is Colin Furze, which is an awesome YouTube creator guy. He's absolutely incredible. He used to be a plumber. Now he makes crazy machines on YouTube for a living. So he's on trending. He is a person I'm subscribed to, as well as How Ridiculous. They did a gender reveal video where they drop just incredibly heavy things off of this tower and just crush stuff. And it's super, super satisfying. They also do videos. Pardon, I'm stuffed up for some reason, so sorry if I keep sniffing in the microphone like that. I apologize. That was probably quite unpleasant. But that's How Ridiculous. Very, very entertaining YouTube channel. But the number one video on trending is Star Wars Episode IX. I don't know what that is. Teaser. I have never seen a Star Wars movie. Okay? Never. Not once in my life. I know who Darth Vader is. I know what he looks like. And something Luke Skyrunner. I'm kidding. It's Skywalker. But I don't have a deep longing to watch. Am I in focus? Right here. How about here? Yeah, how about there? I can't tell. We're going to turn on autofocus, people. We're just going to keep it on the whole time. But I've never seen Star Wars. I've never seen Star Trek either. I'm going to look up the list of famous movies of all time. And we're going to go through... Actually, we're just going to go best. Because a lot of people will ask me if I've seen a movie, and they're like, oh, it's the best movie. But I haven't seen it. And some of the best movies that I have seen, I have not liked. For example, The Godfather. Awful movie. Boring. Like, legitimately boring. I don't get why people like it. Honestly. It's just an awful, terrible movie. Well, this is the Rotten Tomatoes list. No one watches Rotten Tomatoes. Another movie I haven't seen, Monty Python, the Holy Grail one. I haven't seen any Indiana Jones movies. Wow. That's surprising. See, I feel like I would like Indiana Jones as a concept. Like, it seems very cool, but I've just never seen it. All right, this is AFI, American Film Institute's 100 Greatest American Movies of All Time. All right, we're going to go down the American Film Institute list of 100 most influential movies. I'm going to spit out this Jolly Rancher. I ate a Jolly Rancher just as I was pressing record. Bad decision. But we're going to go down the 100 most, what is this? Greatest American movies. So these are even American movies of all time. And we're going to see which ones we've seen. Well, particularly me. Citizen Kane. I've heard of it. Haven't seen it. Casablanca. Haven't seen it. The Godfather. Seen it. Hated it. Super boring. No morals in it, really, whatsoever. It's just a bunch of criminals being mean criminals and abusive to people and murdering and drugs and crime. And boring. It's like 2.5 hours long. If you want me to sit for 2.5 hours, it better be like a good Marvel movie. Okay? Call me whatever. I do like Marvel movies. Gone with the Wind. Have not seen that either. Lawrence of Arabia? Nope. Wizard of Oz? I have seen that. Graduate? No. On the Waterfront? No. Schindler's List? I think I've seen the beginning of that movie, but I just don't do well with, like, I think nonfiction movies, unless they're very action-y, or you can, I don't know, but I think when I saw Schindler's List, that had to be 6 or 7 years ago at least. Probably more like 8 years ago. So I was like, I remember my dad wanted me to watch it. I can't remember how old I was. I was young. I was at our other house. Singing in the Rain? Nope. It's a Wonderful Life. That's a great movie. That's a good one. See, when I read that title, and it might be with you guys too, I get like just a sense of like calm and like warmth because it reminds me of Christmas. Because whenever we watch It's a Wonderful Life, it's Christmas time, and it's a good movie. Just a really good movie. You got a guy who feels like he's worthless, who wants to go travel the world, right? Who wants to make an impact, get out of this small town, he says, right? And then he gets a chance to look back on his life and into the future and in the past. I think. I haven't watched it in a while, but I feel like I'm right. I feel like what I'm saying is right, so I must be right. And he gets to see what the world would be like without him, and that even though he stayed in the small town and within that small circle of impact and influence that he had, he was still able to impact the world in a very positive way. It's a very, very great movie. Awesome movie. I should watch that again. Sunset Boulevard. Nope. The Bridge on the River Kwai. Nope. Some Like It Hot. Never seen it. Star Wars. Number 15 on this list. I have not seen it. I haven't seen a single Star Wars movie. I've maybe seen 5 minutes of a Star Wars movie, if that. Um, I just haven't. I just haven't seen it. Seen all the Harry Potter movies. Love those. Love those. Um, what's the Percy Jackson series? Seen those movies, and they're awful. This is one of my pet peeves. Harry Potter. There was maybe one or two movies where I was like, I really wish they would have put this in. It would have just made the perfect movie that you couldn't improve on for the Harry Potter. But for the most part, they really nailed them. I mean, character-wise, storyline-wise, everything that was important to the storyline in the book was pretty much in the movies. But the Percy Jackson series, anybody who's watching this who has read the Percy Jackson books has felt the feeling of just the most extreme level of disappointment when you watch those movies. They're incredibly inaccurate, even in just the character arcs and just appearance, right? In Harry Potter, you got Harry, who is like a scrawny boy, pale, messy black hair. Which if there was one thing, I guess that's the one thing between the books and the movies, at least for Harry Potter, that I wish they would have made Harry look more of like a nerdy kid, because he had a bowl cut or whatever he had. But in the books, he has like really messy hair that's really hard to make look good. But the Percy Jackson movies are an abomination, and I don't even think they've made all of them. I think they quit making them. I could be wrong, but they're just awful. It's like, I know that people don't like the movie critic who goes in to watching a movie saying the book's better. The book is way better. I've read the book and I saw the movie. You just shouldn't even go watch. Well, if you do watch the movie, you got to read the book first. You just got to read the book first. Nobody likes those people. Well, I like those people because I know they're right. But most people don't like those people. But when they say the books are way better, if you're in a Percy Jackson movie, they're 100% right. Okay? 100% right every single time. That really grinds my gears. But I have not seen Star Wars. Any of them. And like when I ask people, this is another thing that kind of turns me off from Star Wars. They're like, if you do watch Star Wars, you gotta go episodes, whatever, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, then 7, then 3 and 4, and then 8 and through 13 or whatever. It's like, what? That's super confusing. I have to watch them all in that order. How long are these? How long are the movies? I don't want to have to invest a week of my life that I'll never get back to watching a series of movies out of order for it to make sense. It's like, how bad does a series of movies have to be for you to have to watch it out of order for it to even make sense? That really turns me off for Star Wars. Number 16, All About Eve. Don't know that one. African Queen, never seen it. Number 18, Psycho. Is that the one with the guy in the mask with the stabby stab with the lady in the shower and the blood? Don't like that. Don't like horror movies in general. I've only ever seen 2 horror movies. One was The Shining. Also a horrible movie. Doesn't make sense. Not even scary. Doesn't make sense at all. Not enjoyable in any way, shape, or form. Super famous. Super memeable movie. But it's just not good. And I forget what the other one was. Just not into horror movies. I just don't want that stuff in my brain. As I'm getting older, and I'm only 22, you just realize how much stuff you just don't need in your head. Life is a lot more enjoyable when you have less negative stuff in your brain to clog it up. It's like, as I'm getting older, it's like, I just don't want that in my head. Chinatown, never seen it. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I guess, was that a book first? I feel like that was a book. Never seen it. Grapes of Wrath. Heard of it. Never seen it. A Space Odyssey. Heard of it. Never seen it. The Maltese Falcon. Number 23. Never seen it. Raging Bull. Nope. E.T. the Extraterrestrial. I feel like that's a movie I've seen because I know the general storyline, but I'm not sure if I've even actually seen that. Dr. Strangelove. Don't know what that is. Bonnie and Clyde. No. Apocalypse Now. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. No. The Treasure of the Sierra Madre. Annie Hall. The Godfather Part 2. No. Again, the first Godfather movie was really awful. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. High Noon, never seen it. To Kill a Mockingbird, yes. That is a movie I have seen. Did we have to read that book? I think we had to read that book in school. Um, that is something. As I'm looking through this list and seeing books that are now movies, it's making me thinking. It's making me thinking. It's making me think about going back and reading the classics. And when I say read, I mean listen to on Audible, because for the life of me, I cannot listen I cannot read a book. I can listen to a book, absolutely, but I cannot read a book. I can. I'm lying again. I can, but I just don't, because listening is way easier. So To Kill a Mockingbird, I have seen that movie, and I have read the book. It Happened One Night, 1934. Never seen it. Midnight Cowboy? Nope. Best Years of Our Lives? No. Double Indemnity? Nope. Dr. Zhivago? Nope. North by Northwest? No. Is that what South by Southwest is named after? The big conference thing? Probably is. West Side Story. That's kind of the 1970s version of Romeo and Juliet. It's not a musical. It's basically a musical movie. I have seen that. Gonna live in America. Gonna live in America. Like the Jets song when they're going down the street going snapping, toe tapping. I just remember that there's one guy who tries to leave the gang and he's like carrying bottles down into this bar, and then like the rival gang comes in and they have like a dance off or something. Is that movie? I don't know. Next movie. West? No, I already read that. Rear Window, never heard of it. King Kong. Have I seen the original King Kong? I saw the new one with Jack Black and the dinosaurs. That one was pretty good. And then they even had a new one with, what's his name? Samuel L. Jackson. That one was decently good, I think. I enjoyed that movie. Really good. Like, the special effects on that movie didn't look corny at all. The Birth of a Nation. I believe that's a book too. 1915? Or is that a movie? I don't know. I haven't seen it though. A Streetcar Named Desire. Never seen. All these are old movies. That is interesting. I wonder what the newest 100 most influential movie has been. Clockwork Orange, no. Taxi Driver, no. Jaws. Have I seen Jaws? I think I have. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. That's a good one. Disney. What do they call the group of Disney films? The something seven, the original seven. It's like the 7 most iconic Disney films. Fantasia, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Cinderella, Bambi, Pinocchio. What's the 6th one? Dumbo. And, hold on. 7 Disney films. Because these are like, these are the 7, what do they call them? Original 7 Disney. It's a thing, guys. If you're listening to this and you're thinking Haven has gone crazy, it's a thing. Okay? It's a thing. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I can't find it. But you know what I mean. There's like the 7 of just the iconic Disney original animated films. And the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I already said that was on the list. So I thought I got the 7th one, but that was the first one. But that was one of those. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another animated Disney movie on here, because it doesn't look like they're going in chronological order. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Never seen it. Philadelphia Story. Nope. From Here to Eternity. Nope. Amadeus. No. All Quiet in the Western Front. Nope. The Sound of Music. Is that the one where it's like, doe, a deer, a female deer, right? A song going on, me, a name I call myself, far along. Am I going to get copyright claimed for that? I probably, dang it. Ah, man, I shouldn't have sung that. No more singing. Guys, remind me not to sing. Also, if you're still listening, like this darn video right now and comment your favorite part so far or anything you want me to talk about on the next podcast, because I am knowledgeable on all subjects. Okay? My mind is like an encyclopedia. Okay? It took me a second to find the word encyclopedia, but I found it because my brain is an encyclopedia. My mind, I tell everybody this, and they all laugh when I say it. I don't know why. But I say my mind is like a steel trap. If anything gets inside, it starves and it dies. That's why I don't have anything to talk about during my podcasts. So, what time are we at? 20:48. So we got 10 minutes left. Good deal, good deal. So yes, please like the video. Comment something. I don't know. Just say, hey, I like the video. Because I'm told the more you guys interact with me, look, I'm a person. I'm a real person. The more you interact with me, a real person, the more likely YouTube is to lift up my videos and push them out to the rest of the interwebs. So, and that's going to help me grow. So if you guys like my videos, my vlogs, or the videos that I'm going to make, hey, there's a foreshadowing. Where is it? My 3D pen. The 3D pen I got. I'm making a video on this next week. If you want to see more of that stuff, share it with someone who might like this video. I'm going to be making lots of stuff. Number 50. We're halfway through, boys and girls. Butch Cat. I already read that. I'm going to call on Sound of Music. MASH. Was MASH a movie? I love MASH. It stands for Mobile Army Surgeon Hospital, I believe, which I didn't know until. What does MASH stand for? I just butchered all that text. Hopefully Google finds out what I'm trying to say. MASH. Shouldn't be this hard to find. Mobile Army something hospital. Surgical. Okay, yeah. Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. So that's what that was. But MASH is always a really, really good movie. Hawkeye. You got Hawkeye. I just exited out of what we were looking at. But yeah, I love MASH. I love all those old TV shows. Like just the really good ones. You got the Andy Griffith Show. I'm going to get copyright claimed for that too. Top 100 Films American Film Institute. Parents, if you're watching this, good shows, old shows that are good for any kids anytime are the Andy Griffith Show, good morals, good whistling song, and good comedy. Got Barney Fife in there. Hilarious. What's another one? The Hogan's Heroes. That's a good one. Unless Hogan is kissing girls, which he does often. He's kind of like MacGyver in that he kisses a new girl in every single episode. So that's a no-no. But you have Schultz in that, right? Sergeant Schultz. I know nothing. Fun fact, the actor who played Sergeant Schultz was Jewish, and his family, I believe his whole family, was killed in World War I. This is bad history. Sergeant. Google him a lot this episode, guys. Schultz, actor history. His whole family was killed. So John Banner was an Austrian-born American film and television actor. His best-known role is Master Sergeant Schultz in the situation comedy Hogan's Heroes. Hilarious. Hilarious. One of the funniest shows out there. Cracks you up every single time. That dude loves chocolate. World War II. All right. So yeah, in 1942, he enlisted in the United States Army Air Force. Underwent basic training in Atlantic City. Is that Utah? Atlantic City, Utah? I'm probably wrong on that. And became a supply sergeant. He even posed for a recruiting poster. He served until 1945, according to fellow Hogan's Heroes actor Robert Clary. John, this is Robert talking, quote, John lost a lot of his family to the Holocaust, which is a really touching full circle example of, you know, a guy who lost a lot of his family in the Holocaust, becoming an actor who portrays a German soldier who, in his essence, Sergeant Schultz is not evil at all, right? He's an idiot. And the whole series of Hogan's Heroes kind of just undermines the evil of Hitler and the Nazis with just humor. It kind of, it's really refreshing that, you know, a TV show, any TV show, can address such a serious topic with humor in a way that kind of humanizes everybody on all sides, and just says, "Hey, can we just come together and laugh?" And that's just really refreshing, especially in the form of Mr. John Banner, who passed away 63. It says in Vienna, Austria, in his home, looks like, in 1973. Huh. Johann Banner, Johannn Banner. Great show. MASH, good show. Hogan's Heroes, great show. Duck Soup. Have not seen that one. The Gold Rush, Rocky. Haven't seen Rocky either. That's a surprise. No, it's not. I haven't seen a lot of famous movies. Duck Soup. My 6th grade science teacher was in a band called Duck Soup. I wonder if that has to do with that. The African Queen. No, Raiders of the Lost Ark. I have not seen it. Like I said, I haven't seen any Indiana Jones movies. That's one I got to watch. That's the one with like the melting faces, though, right? They open Holy Grail, or no, the Ark, obviously, and then it like melts their face off or something. Cabaret, nope. Network, nope. African Queen, I already read those. Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? No. Unforgiven, nope. Tootsie, no. Clockwork Orange, no. Saving Private Ryan, I think I have seen that one. 1998. That one is with what's his face? The guy on Castaway. Why can't I think of his name? You know him. That guy. Shawshank Redemption. I have seen that. Silent Night. Forrest Gump. I have seen that one. Modern Times. No. Wild Bunch. The Apartment. Spartacus. I have seen that. Sunrise. Titanic. Haven't seen the Titanic. Another iconic one I haven't seen. I'm trying to go through these quick because my battery, my SIM card's about to fill up in like a minute. 12. Platoon. Goodfellas. Haven't seen it. Pulp Fiction. Have not seen Pulp Fiction. I hear it's very gory and I don't want to watch it. Blade Runner. Haven't seen it. Toy Story. Seen that one. Ben-Hur. That's another one I haven't seen. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. My battery is about to die, and I don't want it to die like it did last time. But thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss my videos. And below, leave things you want me to talk about on the next podcast so I can talk about what you guys want to talk about, which will make you more, which will let me make more enjoyable stuff like this. So yeah, that's it for me. I'm going to pop this into Filmora and do a little bit of editing. Tell me what you think about these intros. I got to make some more of them, but let me know what you think. That's it, guys. Bye-bye. See you next time. Please don't sue me, John Denver.
I made this podcast all alone. Inside my room. Inside my home. Leave your questions in the comments on the next episode.